will really get the juices flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Balde made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Played into space out wide. There will be a throw-in. Odriozola. Chance to finish. Lacking in accuracy.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Hermoso. Played towards the other side. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Okafor. Can he spark a counter here?
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Oh, brilliant save by Pope! And he's missed altogether.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
And we have our very first corner. Balde with the short one. And he's gone backward here. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
So we're still where we started right now. That could spell trouble. It's Lewandowski! Goal! Croatia! And it's Croatia who take the lead.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Hermoso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He can run onto that. Aspas.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add...
He rises! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Balde. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oscar.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Odriozola. He gets big. In he goes again. He has done it. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Cruzeiro grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Odriozola calmly anticipates. And here's Lewandowski. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Frimpong. De Roon. Casemiro. And it's Aspas. Okafor. Now it's Lewandowski! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Aspas.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Frimpong. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Oh, easy pickings there. Decent hit! Big moment! Massive goal!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Has been indicated.
Croatia take the lead.
Look, he's the one every...
Oh no, what has happened here? And there's the end of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Odriozola, and that's aimed into the middle. Now there's the clearance. Played it again. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Cleared without hesitation. It's a throw-in. Okafor was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That pass has been well intercepted. Frimpong. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Alvedi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, that looks a decent ball. He's got the shot away! And he hits the net! 2 up! to pull clear.
Cruzeiro really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Substitution in progress. The attendance
So
for
the manager
this match
can make a
was
change for the first time in the game here.
29,813.
Croatia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
De Roon. Iago Aspas. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Aller. Yaremchuk. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It'll be a throw-in. And that could set him on his way.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Crossed in again. Up he goes! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Iago Aspas. Number 10, Robert Lewandowski. Coming on the field, number 12, Matthias Cunha. Number 4, Zirkzee. Substitutions taking place.
Odriozola picks it up from the goal kick. Big chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Matthias Cunha. Croatia still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, no joy this time. Okafor. And Frimpong. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Yaremchuk. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's De Roon. Back into the middle. That's an errant pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yaremchuk looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Aller. Climbs up big! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Substitution for Croatia. Number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 8, Casemiro. Coming on the field, number 9, number 19. Substitution.
Croatia have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Now it's Maciej Cunha.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And he's taking no chances there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Another pass just keeps it ticking. Now the finish! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Croatia grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. De Roon. Maciej Cunha.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Moukoko running with the ball. Allaire looks to get on the end of this. That is good alertness. Moukoko. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's shifting through the gears here. That's that, the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
A quick reminder today that smoking is
What are
only
your thoughts on
allowed in
today's game
areas
then,
shown
Jim?
on this map.
Well, the look on
Thank
the
you for your
manager's face
cooperation.
says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.